Hello friends, we're reaching the last leg of our journey. Now this fourth part here starts out with a lot of nature, a lot of wildlife. If you haven't noticed, this 4-part mini-series has a lot of wildlife in different environments, nature, but we also try to emphasize education on dinosaurs, some of the environment, and also showing, of course, quite a few toys. So thanks for joining us on this journey, mates. And if you really want to catch up on everything on how we got here, you can start with episode 59, then go to 63, 93, 94, and then this last 4 episode mini series here will fix you up just right. Of course, it all starts with episode 1 and GL1. That's me, my toy collection, and all the things that happened to me and the characters surrounding this adventure. Thanks for watching, mates.
Right here you'll see a green iguana. When they're green they're young, when they're older they're yellow. I want you to see how well he hides right there in the foliage. You can barely see him. His head and his body look just like leaves. Zooming in for a closer look doesn't help a whole lot. If he stays still, it's hard for predators to spot him, and it's hard for prey to spot him as well. Here you're gonna see some large, old, mature iguanas. Just look at him move like a dinosaur. He's gonna slink right up that tree to take a better look at his surroundings. Reminds me a lot of Claudine and the way she climbs. Take a look at these big lizards up on the tree. They don't blend in quite as well as with the leaves, but when you're that big, you don't really have to worry about anybody bothering you. We also saw several types of crustaceans, but finding exactly what kind they are ain't easy. This one ain't easy to spot, but look at the far side of the rock near the water.
just like that.
And before we get back to our adventure, take a look at this wild parrot. Everybody took the loss of our mermaid friend hard, but Sparkles took it particularly hard and thought perhaps if she picked this flower, it would cheer everybody up. But I knew from watching Star Trek, it's not a good idea to touch a flower on an alien planet. Sparkles, don't touch that flower! But it was too late. She touched the flower. And then a calamity happened. Sparkles fell into some kind of coma. Fortunately, Batman had some kind of metabolic stabilizer in his bat belt and gave it to her and assured us she'd be alright for quite a while we carry her back to the camper van time machine. Chewbacca volunteered to carry Sparkles back to the van. But as if we didn't have enough on our minds, suddenly another dinosaur jumped right out of a cave at us. It was heading straight for Claudine. It was a big fella, a 20-foot long, 2,000-pound Ganyodactylus. I would have saved her, but I slipped and Batman sprung into action. He was at the ready when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, two Monolothosauruses came out and attacked. They're each 20 feet long and 1,200 pounds, more than enough to distract that Ganyodactylus while we make our escape. Wow, Batman isn't waiting for anyone. He's way ahead of us. Hold up, Batman. Some hero.
The climb would be extremely difficult and fraught with danger. Many a loose boulder. Claudine made a travois to move Sparkles more easily, but even Chewbacca's great strength was taxed. The invisible woman fell hard down the ravine. GL1 saved her from falling further. She's very tough and went right back at it.
You know, Vader, instead of just floating up to the top using the Force, you could have used that same power to get us all up there a lot quicker instead of standing there watching us with your hands on your hips. Don't worry, Chewbacca. We'll help get Sparkles up that hill. But Batman, don't you have a batarang or something you can help us up there with? I already know Vader's just in his own world looking out at the ocean, not giving much a care about what's going on with us.
Someone had to go try to talk some sense into Darth Vader. As dangerous as that might be, GL1 had to try. But would Vader listen?
After all that trekking with Sparkles on the travois, we all needed some rest. Batman was checking to make sure his metabolic stabilizer was still working, and I thought I'd take some time to talk to Vader and see if we could get a little bit more help from him. After all, he's always going on and on about the dark side and the Force, and right now we could use a little bit of that power.
I sense something. A presence I have not felt since.
Just then, a Pyroraptor attacked Darth Vader. He had been bothered that Dinosaur Planet had affected his powers. He didn't want the others to know.
Chewbacca was also getting a little bit sick of all the dinosaurs attacking us, and he rushed over and grabbed that Pyroraptor and choked him right out until he couldn't flail at us anymore. Chewbacca made sure that Pyroraptor made a rapid exit down the hill, and he was on his way.
Patience and optimism getting thin, GL1 called Mr. Spock to check progress.
Hey, Mr. Spock, any luck with that plutonium oxide? We're really getting tired of being chased and attacked by dinosaurs. We're going to be getting back to you soon. Please, get things ready so we can get out of here.
Meanwhile, back at the time machine, Mr. Spock is nearly done converting the CO2 to plutonium oxide for fuel.
GL1, I am nearly done converting the CO2 to plutonium oxide for fuel. So take a chill pill, dude.
Oh, I didn't quite catch what you're saying there, Mr. Spock, but it is quite chilly. But I'm glad things are going all right. We'll be seeing you soon. What's that? Another dinosaur? I am sick and tired of you!
Nothing went easily this day for the Moros Intrepidus. He was still hungry. Let's see how things unfolded. What is this? A gigantic tarantula. Can the Moros Intrepidus get a bite to eat? He is a tyrannosaurid after all, from the late Cretaceous. The tarantula is not easy prey. They too are predators. This brown tarantula today is only 3 to 5 inches in span, but much larger on Dinosaur Planet. Just another annoying dinosaur for this fella.
On our last leg of the journey, it just so happens the Invisible Woman's powers returned, and she was able to make us invisible. And we were able to sneak past a Mazziacosaurus, which might have wanted to take a bite out of us, and a Sauropelta herbivore with long spikes. We're almost at the camper van now. It's the final run, and I can't wait to get back and see what we can do about poor Sparkles. We were getting right close to the camper van now. We could see it a little ways away, But between us and it was a Mosaurus, which is just an herbivore, but Vader's so sick of dinosaurs and I don't know what else his issue was, just had to force choke it out just to prove that he still had the power to do so. We could see our time machine right up about 100 yards away. Boy, were we excited. I'm sure Mr. Spock has got things well underway now and will be ready to go.
You have learned much, young one.
Mr. Spock was successful, everything was ship-shape, and we were ready to continue our journey to try to find the wizard and our way back. Dinosaur Planet was surely fantastic, with lots of dinosaurs and things to study, but I don't think we're gonna be coming back here right soon. It's just too dangerous. We lost our mermaid friend, and Sparkles is still not out of the woods. So we're just gonna let Mr. Spock take a gander at her and see if he can crack the code to this coma. I can only guess as to what adventure is coming up next amongst the stars.